Okay, so today we have a push training where we are going to train chest, shoulders and triceps. We will start with Incline Smith machine chest press. So this exercise targets the upper part of your chest. By using the Smith machine, you can ensure a controlled and stable movement, which is great for focusing on muscle contraction and reducing the risk of injury. So adjust the bench to an incline position, grip the bar slightly wider than shoulder width and press upwards. Execution: unrack the bar and lower it slowly to your upper chest. Press the bar back up to the starting position, focusing on squeezing your chest muscles at the top. Keep your back flat against the bench and avoid arching. Control the movement to maximize muscle engagement and reduce the risk of injury. So the common mistakes: arching your back is one of the mistakes. So keep your back flat against the bench. Using too much weight: start with a manageable weight to maintain proper form and gradually increase as you get stronger. Incorrect grip: ensure your grip is slightly wider than shoulder width to target your chest effectively. And the last one, bouncing the bar. Lower the bar in controlled manner and avoid bouncing it off your chest. The next exercise is chest hammer strength press. This machine-based exercise is excellent for isolating the chest muscles. The hammer strength press allows for a natural range of motion and provides consistent resistance throughout the movement. Sit down, grip the handles and press forward, focusing on squeezing your chest muscles. Execution: press the handles forward until your arms are fully extended, but don't lock the elbows, and slowly return to the starting position. Common mistakes: partial range of motion. Make sure to fully extend your arms and bring the handles back to your chest to engage the muscles properly. However, avoid the locking of the elbows. The other one is rushing the movement. Perform the exercise slowly and focus on the muscle contraction. And one more is improper seat height. Adjust the seat so that the handles are at the chest level to ensure proper alignment. Okay, so third exercise, it's chest cable flies. This the setup of the exercise. Stand between the two cable machines with the pulleys set at the chest height or a little bit higher. Grab the handles with a slight bend in your elbows. Then bring your arms together in front of you, focusing on squeezing your chest muscles, and slowly return to the starting position. One tip: keep a slight bend in your elbows throughout the movement to protect your joints. And control the movement to ensure a good stretch and contraction of the chest muscle. These cable flies are fantastic for targeting the inner chest and providing the great stretch. Common mistakes to avoid: locking elbows. Keep a slight bend in your elbows throughout the movement to protect your joints. Swinging the weights. Control the movement and avoid using momentum to bring the handles together. Another one is incorrect pulley height. Set the pulleys at the chest height to target the chest muscles effectively. However, you can get away with it if you position your torso a little bit forward. So it really depends on what you prefer. The next exercise, as we finish the chest, is the shoulder press hammer strength. Well, the setup: adjust the seat height so the handles are at the shoulder level. Sit down with your back firmly against the pad and your feet flat on the ground. Grip the handles firmly with your palms facing forward. Press the handles upward until your arms are fully extended. Slowly lower the handles back to the starting position. Tips: keep your core engaged and avoid arching your back. Focus on a controlled movement and squeeze your shoulder muscles at the top of the press. Well, additional tips regarding breathing: exhale as you press the handles up and inhale as you lower them back down. Proper breathing helps maintain stability and control. So next exercise is a lateral raises dumbbell. How to perform the exercise: stand with your feet shoulder width apart and hold a dumbbell in each hand with your arms at your sides. Grip the dumbbells firmly with your palms facing your body. Raise your arms out to the sides until they are parallel to the ground, keeping a slight bend in your elbows, and also keep your pinky a little bit elevated. But when you compare it with the thumb, it should be in an elevated position to target the side delts. And then slowly lower the dumbbells back to the starting position. The tips: keep your shoulders down and avoid shrugging. Focus on lifting with your shoulder muscles and control the movement to avoid using momentum. Mind-muscle connection. Focus on feeling the contraction in your shoulder muscles rather than just lifting the weights. And raise the dumbbells to shoulder height and no higher to avoid unnecessary strain on your shoulder joints. I can say, because I'm older, I can feel it now. And control descent. Lower the dumbbell slowly to maximize muscle engagement. When you run out of the strength, you can switch to unilateral rises. So you lift one dumbbell at a time. And the last muscle group for today, push training, is triceps. We will start with bent over cable pushdowns. How to do a setup. Attach a straight bar or a V bar or U bar or rope to a high pulley on the cable machine. Then stand facing the machine with your feet shoulder width apart and bend slightly at the waist. Push the bar down towards your thighs, keeping your elbows close to your body, and slowly return to the starting position. As you can see, I'm lifting hands a little bit up because I need to do the stretch. You can feel the stretch in the triceps. Since I started to do this modified exercise with moving the elbows even up, pain sort of disappeared from my triceps, so it's helping me a little bit more. The breathing in this exercise: exhale as you push the bar down and inhale as you return to the starting position. Proper breathing helps maintain stability and control. Regarding hand position, ensure your hands are positioned evenly on the bar to avoid imbalances. Well, we don't need any warm-ups sort of, because we used we did already the push. We already did the pressing movements and shoulder movements, so triceps are warmed up already. But you can do the one warm-up or two warm-up sets, just to be safe. Common mistakes: using your back. Keep your core engaged and avoid using your back to push the weight. Focus on squeezing your triceps at the bottom of the movement. Another common mistake is locking elbows. So avoid locking your elbows at the bottom of the pushdown to maintain tension on the triceps. And last is using momentum. So focus on a controlled and slow movement rather than using momentum to push the weight. The last exercise in the triceps, for the triceps muscle group, is cable extension with the U-bar behind the back. So attach a U-shaped bar to a high pulley on the cable machine and stand facing the machine with your feet shoulder width apart. Grip the U-bar with your palms facing each other and extend your arms downward, keeping your elbows close to your body, and slowly return to the starting position. Keep your core engaged and avoid using momentum to push the weight. Focus on squeezing your triceps at the top of your movement. Common mistakes to avoid. Swinging weights. Control the movement and avoid using momentum to push the U-bar. Another one is incorrect elbow position. Maintain and slight bend in your elbows throughout the movement to protect your joints. And the last one will be obvious, using too much weight. Start with a manageable weight to maintain proper form and gradually increase as you get stronger. It's very important is mind-muscle connection in this exercise. Focus on feeling the contraction in the triceps rather than just pushing the weight. Range of motion. Extend your arms fully and no higher to avoid unnecessary strain on your elbow joints. However, you can work around if you are injured. Well, you have to find your own form of execution. And the last one will be controlled descent. Lower the U-bar slowly to maximize muscle engagement and avoid strain on your triceps and joints. Description of all exercises, sets, and number of repetitions are in description box below. If you have any comments, just leave them in the comment section.